Yeah. Way up.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and I'm joined by my guest host today, Gigi McGuire.
Hey, girl.
And Jordy Jor.
Oh, you didn't do my drop.
It's Jordy Jor.
Okay, there you go. There's the drop. And you also know them from Lip Service as well. So we're going to have a fun day today on a Friday. We are partying it up here. Also joining us today is going to be Yolanda Adams. She has a new album coming out next week, Friday, called Sunny Days. But let's get the show started on this Friday. Let's shine a light. We do have a special announcement today, too. And it involves Lip Service and everybody in here.
Yes.
Is that a spoiler?
A little bit.
All
It's a
right.
hint. They don't. There's a hint.
All right.
It's a teaser. Yeah, a teaser.
But a lot went on yesterday, and so let's get the show also started off with Lifestyle. Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Our condolences to his family and friends, something that was so unexpected. Yesterday, when I first saw the news trending, I thought maybe this isn't real because it wasn't confirmed yet. So again, you know, we just want to give our condolences. But let's get it started. Let's shine a light. We need some positivity on this Friday. 800-292-5150. Who do you want to shine a light on? It's Way Up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee, and I'm joined by Gigi McGuire
Hey, y'all.
and Jordy Jor.
It's Jordy Jor.
Yes.
And today we want to shine a light on somebody in Darby in Pennsylvania. This woman, Patrice Banks. Now, she worked as an engineer and she felt clueless and taken advantage of when it came to her car. So she decided to go back to school and learn everything that she could about auto repair. And now she owns Girls Auto Clinic in Upper Darby. She hires women and trains them to work on the cars in her shop. But she also has monthly clinics so women can take care of their own cars in between service. And you can also get a mani and pedi while you wait.
Ooh,
Oh, that's one-stop shopping.
Right. I need to go there.
I think that's such a cute idea because I know for myself, I just had some car issues.
Listen,
and so
I
that's
don't know
not the
how to drive
place.
and put gas in it.
What, you said you know how to drive and put
Drive
gas?
and put gas in it. Don't even ask me to put air in the tire because I cannot.
I can't do that. I can do that. And I can change my headlights.
And imagine going in and getting a mani-pedi while you
While
wait.
you get an oil change.
Oh
in a
my
certain
gosh.
place.
That's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
My sister lives in Darby.
All right. Well, shout out to Patrice Banks. Now, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Angel, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on my brother MK and my sister Christy. They've been thugging it out and doing their thing. They've been growing. They got a new spot. You know, they're holding the fort down with the kids, and I'm so proud of them.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right. What's their names again?
MK and Christy.
Okay, MJ and Christy. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you, Angie. You have a good one.
You too. Be blessed. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150 if you couldn't get through. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And again, we do have to start this off with a rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. We'll give you the details of what we know so far surrounding his untimely death. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and I'm joined by Gigi McGuire
Good morning.
and Jordy George.
It's Jordy Jor.
Hello.
All right, let's get into some Yeetie. Now, this is sad news to start with, but Rich Homie Quan has passed away, and they actually have the 911 call. We're not going to do that because that's really sad to listen to, but his girlfriend is the person who called and was frantic as she was talking to the dispatcher. She said that he was on the couch in the morning when she took her son to school. She put a blanket over him, but when she got home, she noticed that he didn't move and she didn't feel a heartbeat. She said she couldn't see him breathing and turned him over and he was foaming at the mouth. That has to be such a horrific experience
I can imagine.
for her. So I can't even picture what that must be like to find the person that you love in that condition.
Yeah.
Thinking they're asleep.
You know, he was only 34 years old.
So young.
And when he was on My Expert Opinion, he talked about having an addiction problem. Here's what he said.
I was on Molly every day. Oof. Listen, geeked up. Bro, I felt like I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Molly.
When did that start? When did the habit start?
On the road, before some type of way, we was doing so many shows, I couldn't stay up. So I knew some people like, bro, I got something to keep you up.
That is awful. I am so sorry to hear that. And then they even had a video where he was in the car a few days before his death telling people don't do drugs. And people were saying you could see his fingers were yellow. So it's just so much going on. A lot of people were online giving their condolences. I saw Quavo and Offset appear to be mending things following that because of a picture Quavo posted. And you can see Takeoff's in the picture. Rich Homie Quan is in the picture. Quavo also posted Metro Boomin's tribute. And, you know, it's just tough. And it makes you think like there's people in your life that you may not be getting along with them.
Yeah.
But if something happened...
Yeah.
Life is short.
Life is way too short.
Yeah.
And we don't know when our day is going to come, how it's going to come, what's going to happen. And it's just like you never know. Mending those relationships with people that you love is important.
Quavo posted, good convo with my bro at Offset. And so perhaps this is something that can bring them together.
Hopefully.
All right, now Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, more issues there. She says that he's not complying with the terms of their divorce settlement and that he owes her money and paperwork for 2 cars that they agreed that she would be able to have. So she says that there was supposed to be a deposit of at least $500,000 in an interest-bearing account for their child, also transferring the title for 2 cars and also covering 4 months of her rent. But she's saying that he did not follow through on these things and that he's also ghosting her. And so the settlement does call for him to pay for daycare costs and school tuition for their child as well. She says that he owes $4,000 for tuition and childcare and also hasn't given her access to the $500,000 account he was supposed to set up for their daughter. So we'll see what happens, but she does want him held in contempt and she wants what she's owed plus interest as well. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I was at the dentist yesterday. This is my first time having a new dentist. We'll talk about it because I've had the same dentist my whole entire life.
Yeah.
And right now, let's get into some Bryson Tiller. Here is Don't. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Last night. It's Way Up. I'm here. Gigi McGuire's here.
Good morning.
Jordy Jory's here.
It's Jordy Jor.
Yes.
Hey, y'all. So About Last Night, that's where we discuss what we did last night. What were you guys into?
I cooked for Jordan last night.
Oh,
I
that's
had
cute.
Gigi's famous cooking. We made some potatoes, obviously.
And of course,
you
some deviled eggs.
Jordy Joy don't like
Yes.
pizza, which is so weird.
Yeah, I know.
That's one thing we learned about Jordy George. She doesn't like pizza.
We
not a
tried to
fan.
have a pizza party. It didn't
And
work
it did
out.
not work out.
I need a French fry party. That's for
Yeah.
me.
We made a
party.
potato party. for
So you made
Jordan.
deviled eggs.
Yeah, we made some linguine and clams.
Oh, that was good,
Some chicken wings, some corn. I made this ginger cucumber salad.
Yeah, that we didn't eat.
Yeah, we forgot about it. We put it in the refrigerator and then
You're
forgot
like, we're
about
going to have
it.
this linguine.
Right.
Forgot about the
good, right?
vegetables. Yeah, it was good. Everything was
Yeah,
good.
we had a good time. So I just got that Osmo, the DJI Osmo camera.
Okay, the
so
camera,
we were,
right.
so we were getting
yeah, we were
footage on the
vlogging.
camera, and yeah, we was trying
We're
to
vlogging.
You know what? I should bring my camera with me. I have one
bringing
too,
mine
and I
to Chicago.
never use it.
It's cute. She connected it to the phone. You could see the screen. It was cute.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yesterday I was at the dentist. And so this is really different for me because my whole life, my uncle has been my dentist, Dr. Gary Yee, but he just retired. And so now I had to find a new dentist to deal with this filling that I needed. And so Dr. Rubenstein, I went to him in Brooklyn. It was an amazing experience.
You found the dentist.
Right.
Yes. You know, I've met him a while ago and we've always talked about this. And I had him on when we were on the Breakfast Club and he did give a makeover to somebody, a mouth makeover.
Nice.
And so I always stress the importance though of making sure when something is wrong with your mouth, take care of it right away because it will only get worse. And so I had a filling issue and I was like, listen, I gotta move around. I'm going to Chicago today. Let me take care of this. It was literally one day later. I was like, I gotta make this appointment. And so it's just a good feeling when you get that taken care of. So for anybody listening,
Go to the dentist.
Yes.
go to the dentist if you have any problem. If your tooth is hurting, if your gums are bleeding, if you have bad breath,
Even if you don't have a problem,
chronically,
just get them teeth. People
get your
don't-
teeth cleaned.
Yes.
Every 6 months.
Make sure you floss every day because I cannot stand when I look in somebody's mouth
I
and
hate
see
to feel food in my
crumbs.
teeth.
right, and you see like little crust and white stuff in between their teeth. It's like you guys gotta floss daily. That's how you make sure you don't get cavities.
And listen, when you're brushing your teeth and it's bleeding, that's a sign of gingivitis. So you should really get that checked out because
right, yeah,
it's
please,
bad.
guys. You
Go
know
to the
we care
dentist.
about a mouth so much. You know, some of y'all, like if you have a tooth that's turning brown, that's rotting, maybe you gotta get that one pulled out, or you know. But
and you know how it smells too. That smell is terrible.
And when that pain is so unbearable, and you gotta take like medicine so you can even go to sleep. Because nothing worse than having a bad toothache. That means you have to go to the dentist.
That's
and I
the
just
worst
want to put that out there.
pain ever.
But that is about last night. Now, when we come back, tell us a secret. Y'all are going to love this. It's a no judgment zone. You know, on Lip Service, we get a lot of secrets told. By the way, check out the episode that's out right now, Sleazy World Go. He told us a lot of secrets.
He did.
Yeah.
Things that we even never heard. He was like, I've never told anybody this before, but
he told us.
he told us. And now you can do the same thing. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Anything you want to tell us. We're not here to judge you. We just want to hear and have a little kiki with you. All right? 800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret. It's way up.
The judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Gigi McGuire's here.
Hey, y'all.
Jordy Jor is here.
It's Jordy Jor.
And it is time for Tell Us a Secret. That's where people get to stay anonymous and tell us a secret where we don't judge them. Are y'all down for that?
Safe
Always.
space.
I feel like we're not judgmental people.
Never. We can't be. I know I can't be. I'll be too much.
All right, well, anonymous caller, what's your secret?
Well, this is a doozy. Me and my girlfriend broke up about a month ago, and I had been, under this, just being sad and not wanting to do anything. So my friend convinced me to go out last weekend, and I don't really do clubs. But anyway, I went to a club. Immediately when I got there, I met a beautiful old lady around my age, and, she was in her 50s. And she kept bragging on her daughter, showing me her pictures. We had good conversation. I ended up taking her home. Well, actually, I ended up going home with her that night to her place. Woke up in the morning with the door busting open and it being her daughter and her daughter's friend. And, okay, so I'm trying to cover myself up, and, they're actually very close. So the daughter's like, Mama, I have to check you out because, if you date my mom, I got to see what's going on with you. So she got on my social media, hit me up in my inbox, and I ended up meeting her with the daughter, thinking it was going to be a question and answer session, and it turned into a sexual session.
Oh, my gosh.
And her girlfriend that was with her said, oh, my God, I can't believe that, this, that, and the other. And next thing you know, 2 days later, which was a Monday, she hit me up, and I end up having sex with her girlfriend as well.
So
and now I'm back with my girlfriend, and I don't know whether I'm definitely not going to tell her.
Wow.
But,
y'all were on a break.
Yeah, you guys, you were single. You
had that glow about you that day.
That part.
Well, it was, I don't know. I felt kind of like the man this past weekend.
You got a new
Now
confidence,
I feel bad
right?
because,
You got some new confidence.
I was figured that we were on a break, but then I ended up having sex with 3 different women.
That all knew each other.
So confused. Not just knew each other. The
We're
mama,
related.
the daughter, and the friend.
That's
a
Daughter's
lot.
friend, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
OD.
it was
But
a
they
lot.
must have been giving each other good
But it was all
reviews.
protected. It was all protected.
What's your Instagram?
I don't want to say it over the radio. I'm from Detroit, though. Hey, G, I'm from Detroit.
Oh, we love Detroit.
And I hit you up before because I know you're opening a building here,
Yeah.
and I want to be interested in doing some business with you when you get your building open.
All right, well, leave the
Because
ladies.
I own property here in Detroit, and, I'm just... Yeah, I'm familiar with the city,
All
I'm
right,
well
we don't need
connected.
you running through all the women in the building, sir, okay?
No, I don't want to do that, Angela, I promise.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, so that's a crazy story.
That is
and It's
crazy.
a true one.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, don't tell your
confident.
girlfriend.
It's none of her business. You were
I'm
You
single.
were
definitely
single.
not. Because,
Yeah.
we back together, and I think it's going to be okay. But,
Before we go, I have a question. So if you
Go ahead.
found out that she had a little 3-in-1 weekend situation while y'all
I
on a
would
break,
be
how would you feel?
distraught. I want to kill somebody. You already know.
Already know. So let's
Yeah,
just keep
your
it to
secret is
ourselves.
safe with us. We won't
I'm
say
going to keep it
anything.
a secret. Hey, I'm going to keep it a secret.
All right, well, thank you.
I use one of those little voice disguisers. I'm starting to think, but it's too late now.
Too late, sir.
Uh-oh.
All right, what up, though?
Hey,
What up,
I love you, you. Keep up the good work.
All right, we love you too. All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. He's definitely feeling himself. When we come back, we have your Yeetie, and let's talk about Eve and her new memoir, Who's That Girl? We have an excerpt about her being a lazy stripper. All right, well, we'll talk about it in Yeetie when we come back. In the meantime, feeling myself. It's way up in there.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and Gigi McGuire's here.
Hey, y'all.
Jordy Jor is here.
It's Jordy Jor.
It feels like lip service, but in the morning.
Right.
All right, well, let's get into some Yee tea. Now, Eve, she has her upcoming memoir, Who's That Girl, that's coming out. And part of the book, an excerpt has released ahead of the September 17th date. And she talked about working at a retail shop and a strip club at 17 years old. She said, in my head, I was thinking I need to be grown now, and it's the quickest way I can get out of the house. But I was so bad at it. I was lazy. Now, we always hear the story about how she met Mace, who encouraged her to rap instead. She said, when Mace became a pastor, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He was my prophet that day. I needed that extra push. So Gigi's like, you can't be a lazy stripper.
Well, you can, and that's the thing. I was never a lazy stripper, but the two-stepping, booty-clapping girls, they get by, and they make it work for them.
Right.
Eve, we went to high school together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
at Martin Luther King in Philly. She used to be in the lunchroom at the tables rapping with the guys and, that whole thing. So, not surprised that she turned out to be this great rapper. But
that's not something you could be lazy at either, being a rapper.
Right.
You gotta really, some people are, I guess.
She went hard with it, and they say that she said that she used to be in the club rapping to guys. Like, I'll give you a free lap dance. Let me rap for you.
Right.
And then she said she would still get her money.
There, she's
right.
like, okay, I'm saying I want to get signed.
And that worked for her. Mace was like, what are you doing?
All right. Now, Angel Reese has her own podcast, Unapologetically Angel. I think that's great for her because there can be a lot of misconceptions, and it's nice to be able to talk directly to people and tell your side. So she talked about a lot of different things, like the rumors about her and G Herbo.
That's somebody that I can, like, if I ever need anything in Chicago, he told me from when I got drafted, if I ever need anything in Chicago, he'll make sure I'm straight. And it wasn't even off no, like, flirting or anything. It was literally straight off, like, I got you, sis.
See? Yeah. And that's the thing. People got to understand, just because there's a guy...
That's one of the worst misconceptions I hate is when you're friends with a guy and y'all are seen together, people automatically assume that y'all are having sex.
Immediately.
Like, they don't think that two guys are having sex because they're together all the time. I mean, I do, but they don't. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy is that I was talking to Chella yesterday, and we'll be with Chella in Chicago for her birthday this weekend. But she was telling me, she said so many people ask her, Angela and Mano. I'm like, never. I've known Mano for so long. That's like, for real, my best rapper friend. But we just cool.
And it's
so stupid and so annoying.
Have male friends.
All right, now she also talked about the rumors of her and KD.
That was never a thing. I don't even know how that even became a thing because I sat next to somebody. My friend was sitting next to Steph. KD has literally been my favorite player since I was literally a kid.
Y'all both play basketball.
Right.
Like, what's the problem?
Right.
All right. She also talked about Caitlin Clark fans, and not Caitlin Clark being rude to her, but her fans being really mean and racist on social media. Here's what she said.
Her fans, they ride for her, and I respect that respectfully, but sometimes it's very disrespectful. There's a lot of racism when it comes to it, and I don't believe she stands on any of that. But when it comes to death threats, like, I'm talking about people have come down to my address, following me home. Like, it's come down to that. Multiple occasions, people have made AI pictures of me, like, naked. They have sent it to my family members.
All right. So the two of them have cleared this up several times. Her and Caitlin Clark have no problem with each other. Trash talking is a normal part of the tournament. Even Caitlin Clark even said Angel Reese should not be criticized for that. And the two of them are at the top of the game, and rivalry in basketball is a real thing, as it should be. They said there's no love. I mean, there's no hate between the two of them. They have love for each other. They both love the game, and there's no hate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you definitely need to know about them. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jordy Jor is here.
It's Jordy Jor.
Gigi McGuire's here.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, the Bag Fuel guys are in the building too. A shout out to our guy Esso. He has his cookbook, Cooking with Doc and Esso. I'm gonna try this.
Oh my God, my mouth is watering just looking at this book. Just want to let y'all know that.
All right, well, let's get into some of these under the radar stories. Now, the Appalachia High School suspect Colt Gray is being charged as an adult, and he was in court today. He's being charged with 4 counts of felony murder for, and we still have to say allegedly, shooting and killing 2 teachers and 2 students at Appalachia High School on Wednesday. There's another 7 students and 2 teachers who were injured, and again, a motive has not yet been determined. We don't know if the victims were targeted, according to investigators. But his aunt is saying that her nephew was begging for help from everybody around him, and they believe that he received this AR-style gun used in the shooting as a Christmas present from his father. So his father was also arrested. His father is Colin Gray, and charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children. He's being accused of knowingly allowing his son to possess a weapon, and so he's also in court today. What a tragic story. We've been talking about this. 45 school shootings so far this year.
That's insane.
All right, now Tim Walz tweeted out, "This is pathetic. We can't quit on our kids. They deserve better." J.D. Vance responded to the deadly shootings in Georgia, and here's what he had to say.
The Kamala Harris answer to this is to take law-abiding American citizens' guns away from them. I don't like this. I don't like to admit this. I don't like that this is a fact of life. But if you are a psycho and you want to make headlines, you realize that our schools are soft targets.
I don't know that this is the time for him to be trying to attack Kamala. This is supposed to be a time of making sure that this is something we should be coming together about, to protecting kids in schools.
There really should be something done about the gun laws all over America, and especially in the South. Like, children are given guns and taught how to shoot at the age of like 12 and possibly even younger. And to be given that kind of a gun for a Christmas present
by his dad. That's crazy. And J.D. Vance also said school shootings are just a fact of life.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
They definitely should not be, and it should not be anything that feels normalized. So I just want to again give our condolences and rest in peace, because that is
so many people affected by this shooting.
All right, and 88 corporate leaders have endorsed Kamala Harris in a new letter, and these are current and former top execs from across corporate America. Among the people who signed are, the CEO of Box, of Yelp, of Snap, also former CEOs of huge companies as well, like Starbucks, philanthropists. It's a 3-page list that includes a slate of longtime Democratic political donors, but other people who have supported Harris in particular since her political campaigns in California are people like Magic Johnson, also the COO of Blackstone, a former Tesla board member, a lot of different people. And so
many people.
Yes. So we're keeping our eye on everything and making sure that you guys have real information. All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. You know, the way it mixes at the top of the hour. Plus, we need some more love today. Yolanda Adams is going to be joining us. Her album, Sunny Days, is coming out next week, Friday, but we do have some previews for you guys, and we'll be talking to her too. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jordy Jory's here.
It's Jordy Jor.
Gigi McGuire's here.
Gigi crazy.
You got your drop together.
I got my drop.
Shout out to Heineken and Esso and Bag Fuel for that. All right, well, let's get right into it. Now, 50 Cent was on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he was discussing a lot of different things. For instance, whether or not he's really celibate.
Are you celibate?
Listen, when you calm down, you can focus. All right, it's been good. I've been good to me. And then if you go on a date, but you have no interest in anything, you can I can see you now. I say, goddamn, girl, you fine, but you ain't got nothing going on.
Oh my gosh, Jordy was. That's why she's like, I was celibate for a while.
Part. I mean, I think I started the trend. If I'm going to be honest,
come on, trend.
Lenny Kravitz is coming out celibate. Julia Fox. I'm like, I started this.
That's what it means when somebody says I'm coming out. I'm coming out as celibate.
Coming out of celibacy.
All right, now he also talked about whether or not he's ever been married, which I never heard that he was. But here's what he said.
Have you been married? May I ask me, have you been married in the past?
I'm safe. I'm not a happy hostage. I made some mistakes, just not that one.
Wow. Is marriage really a mistake?
If he ever gets married, now people going to play that clip back.
Right.
All right, and he also talked about what it's like for him going overseas and traveling and going to Asia and Kazakhstan and all these places.
It's unbelievable. They don't know I'm not Michael Jackson. It was so cool. But they chased the car like I was Michael Jackson and
I'm going to tell you something about 50. He can do 1 million interviews, and every single one of them will be different.
Absolutely.
And you'll be able to pull clips of them, and he dictates the whole flow of the conversation.
He reminds me of Snoop in that way.
Right.
I feel like they both have that in common.
And both superstars. All right. Well, you know, Damon Dash has been talking about 50 Cent after 50 Cent commented on how Damon Dash said that $1 million that he got for doing his deal wasn't enough. And he said now Dame is broke. Well, Dame was on live and he was addressing 50 Cent some more. And unfortunately, he had a mishap and his teeth, I guess his dentures came out. Here's what that sounded like.
Yeah, I would get with homie. If you want to work, we could work. I'm never mad at generals linking up. Well, hold on. Oh, God. Yeah, talk to him for a second.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
He needs some polygrip.
Oh, my gosh. But the worst part was how he was like, oh, hold on, and talked to them for a second. The camera went up to the ceiling.
Yeah, it was
You know
wild.
how that goes when
That's the
something like
worst
that
person.
happens. G?
Sorry.
See, now Gigi had a moment. Just like
The
Dame
dentures
Dash.
just fell out.
Oh my goodness. Well, at any rate, Gigi,
My
this is
bad.
not lip service.
My bad.
Okay?
My bad.
But yes, and also I want to say congratulations to Jennifer Hudson. She made a big announcement that she is coming back to music. You know, she's been doing her talk show, and I can imagine how busy something like that is, but she cannot wait to get back to her roots. She went on Instagram and announced that music from her is coming very soon. It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Since her last solo original album, J-Hud, in 2014. So now she said it's major. She's excited. It's a beautiful day. She's worked her whole life for this. And she said she's tired, but the anxiety wakes her up at night. But it's an amazing time. And she's joined the Interscope family. So shout out to her for that.
Congratulations to her.
Yes, indeed. You okay, Gigi?
I'm good. I'm sorry,
Gigi
y'all.
crazy.
Damn, it's like
Gigi crazy.
All right. Well, you guys, speaking of big announcements and albums and all of those things, we have a big announcement. Our girl, Jordy Jor, who is here, she's been guest hosting. She's been guest hosting up here, but also on Lip Service.
Yep.
And do you want to make your official announcement?
Guys, I'm the official co-host.
Yes.
Yes.
On
of Lip Service.
Yes.
On Lip Service.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
yes.
exciting.
Jordy Jor.
It's
Now we
Jordy
got a
Jor.
dynamic trio.
Yeah, so it's exciting. She already put together decks and
Yes.
ideas.
I went full
and
Capricorn mode.
we love that.
We're celebrating our 10-year anniversary of Lip Service this month. And what a great way to celebrate with, you know, a little zhuzh of the show.
A new LOLS, a new lady of lip service.
A new lady
Ladies
of lip
service. We love it. So welcome, Jordy Jor, to the
And we're
fam.
excited to have you.
Thank you guys.
And she's also a
Jordy Jor.
DJ, so now when we have parties, Jordy Jor can just
we got
DJ
the
them.
built in.
It's all full circle. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jordy Jor. We got more with you guys when we come back. And speaking of putting out new music, we also are going to be joined later on by Yolanda Adams, who has a new album coming out next week. But here's some Kid Cudi right now, Day and Night.
Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jordy Jor is here. Gigi McGuire is here. And any question you have, we want to help you out. We have Devon on the line. What's up, Devon?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. And yourself?
I'm good. What's your question today for us?
All right. So I've kind of got an issue. I work at this office, and I work with this guy that's got some really bad body odor, and I think I've got to be the person to tell him about it, but I don't really know how to.
Wow. Have y'all ever dealt with that?
Yes.
You did?
When
Would
people
you?
don't like wearing deodorant.
Mm-hmm. Or sometimes people's clothes smell. But I will say this. I worked with a person one time who smelled really bad. And he was he was bigger, and I think it was his clothes. Come to find out, he was really staying at, I can't say the studio, but it was a studio. It was a long time ago. And I think he didn't really have a place to go. So just being conscious of not knowing what people's situations is, but also being sensitive to the fact that I'm telling you this to help you is the best way to go. You know, I would be like, look, not getting too much into your business. I don't know what's happening, but I do want to say that for your own good, you're not smelling that good. What can we do to help rectify that situation? I don't know if, it's a shower situation that
it might
we
be
need
the
to,
clothes.
it could be your clothes. Is there something that you need some help with? Let's figure this out, because I just want to make sure you're bringing your best you in here every single day.
Yeah.
I think telling the person shows that you actually care.
Yeah.
And
to the side, not in front of anyone.
Yeah, like don't make it embarrassing, but I think you should, like really let them know that like I'm only telling you this because I really care for you.
And they may not know.
Right.
Yeah, because you get immune to your own smell.
It's like going to the zoo. After a while, you get used to the smell of animals, and then
it's
just
like any smell.
or
Like
fish
if you're
Like
around
nose line type of thing.
If you're around it a lot, you get immune to it. So maybe he doesn't even notice that he has the smell.
Right. So definitely tell him, let him know in a gentle way with nobody else around, and letting him know it's because I care.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you for calling. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was Ask Yee. See, we can handle sensitive topics as well. 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you can leave a message and we'll answer your question that way. And when we come back, Yolanda Adams is here. She has a new album coming out next week. This is her first album in 13 years. It's called Sunny Days. But in the meantime, we're going to talk to her about her new single, Church Days, and everything else she has going on. She's on tour. She's an actor. She's got her own jewelry line. She got all the things. It's way up.
You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Man, I love when we have the definition of way up here in the building with us. We have Yolanda Adams. Such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much for having me, and congratulations on all your success. I followed you for a long time.
Oh, well, thank you.
This is Way Up.
Congratulations to you. You have so many things happening at one time right now.
Yes.
And back to the music where, putting out a new album, that must feel so exciting for you. Sunny Days.
Yes, I love the fact that this is like a 6-year journey because we started before the pandemic and everything. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and I, we write a lot together.
Legends.
And so we started the day after the Grammys in 2018. And then I got busy, started doing a lot of overseas travel. They got busy working with Babyface. And then, of course, the pandemic happened, and that stopped a lot. And then Kingdom Business started. And
We
so
love
had
that. We'll talk about that too in a
seasons of
second.
that. And so finally I got a break, and it was like, okay, good. Let's finish the album. And I'm just so glad that we're here today talking about it.
Right now, I'm talking to the legend, Yolanda Adams. I love the song Sunny Days, too.
Yes.
The title track.
Yes.
It gives you such a great feeling, like just to feel like sunny days ahead. And that's interesting because even now, now we got to talk about Kingdom Business.
Yes. Where she judges everything.
Exactly. Look, and that was the evil laugh.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
How was it for you getting into character for a role like that? Because it doesn't feel anything like so connected to who we look at Yolanda Adams as.
Well, I am so glad that you have that.
People be rolling up on you like,
what? Listen, folks all in my DMs, I can't support you anymore because you cussed. I'm like, it's a role. The script called for one cuss word.
I'll be like, blame Devon Franklin. It's his fault. Go to him. Go to Kirk Franklin and let them know.
But it's a cuss word that's in the Bible, okay? So it's not like I said something out of the, didn't call nobody a B or anything like that. But I love this role because she's a meaty, confused, conflicted person. Growing up in the church, and I know a lot of your listeners know, there are several different kind of people that you meet that come in and out of the church.
Right.
And she's like a combination of some people that I knew growing up in the church. And of course it's fantasy and it's a little drama in there, but yes, she's a mess. And the more we peel the layers from her, we find out what her mother did, what her father did, what everyone around her did to make her such an ice cold person. And we're very, very different because I don't believe that I have the right to crush somebody's dreams,
right,
or to stop them from living their purpose. And so, yeah, we're really different from that.
Thank goodness.
Yes, thank goodness.
Besides that, the reunion tour.
The reunion tour.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know how you, but it's amazing. So that has to be a good time, though, because you got like quite the lineup of gospel artists on tour. I mean, Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp.
The Clark sisters. Kiara is opening up.
Wow.
It's like, oh my God.
Yolanda Adams is here. She's got a new album coming out next week. It's called Sunny Days, and we have more with her when we come back. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah. You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angie's gonna say.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and so is Yolanda Adams. So next week, your new project, Sunny Days, comes out. And you said you've been working on this for 6 years. So how did it evolve from when you first started to where we are today with it ready to come out?
I am glad that it took a 6-year journey. Sometimes we can do something so quick and we feel like, oh, that was good. But there's no real life experience happening in there.
Mm-hmm.
So between 2018 and 2024, we've had a lot of stuff happen. But then, isn't that just like life?
Yeah.
Everyone who listens to this project can feel I'm not by myself.
Right. Earlier, I was in the room before you got here. We were talking about it, about, all of the records that you've sold and all of the accolades that you've gotten, being like the gospel artist of the decade, all of those things. That's not something that people accomplish a lot in gospel music.
It still blows my mind.
And so, I want to ask you about that. Like, how do you feel about all of these accomplishments? Because sometimes you have to sit down and be like, I did that. I did a thing.
And I think for me, it's like
they're like 10 million records.
Who are they talking about?
Right. I mean, that's a big deal for any genre.
Oh, yeah, for any genre. And it's like, first you feel gratitude again. But then you feel responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
How do I continue this? Not that, of course I want Sunny Days to sell another 5-10 million, but the responsibility to keep giving great music.
Right.
Because you can't sell that many records without touching the hearts of people. If I sell 1 million copies, fine. But if I touch 1 million people, if I touch 10 million people, that's more than enough.
Well, listen, I appreciate you so much and congratulations for everything.
And thank you again for sharing your platform. I love what you're doing. I love how you're opening the door for young women to understand that there's more than enough room everywhere for everybody.
Man, listen, whatever I could do, I always want to help. When there's people that are like new artists, up and coming women, I'm always like, I know how hard it is.
Yes.
To be a woman and to be in this business.
Yes.
And so if there's anything I can do to help other people, I'm definitely the person that is glad to be in this position for that very purpose.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why you're in that position.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know how, what a blessing this is for me to have you up here. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Like I said, I've been following you for a long time.
We've been following you for a long time.
So proud of everything.
I feel like there's a light shining on me right now.
Absolutely. It was shining on you when I walked in the room.
I feel like it is.
All you have to do is just show up and be you. That's the beauty of everything, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can come up here anytime. I'm loving my days. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all get the album September 13th.
September 13th.
Sunny
Days. And the church doors, whichever version you want. Mm-hmm. You can buy all 3 if you want to. Praise the Lord. It's out right now wherever you get your great music.
All right. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for the last word. But we are going to talk about Beetlejuice. I'm with Jordy Jor and Gigi McGuire, and we're all fans of the original Beetlejuice movie, right? Mm-hmm. So now the sequel to Beetlejuice is here. And what I'm going to do for y'all is have some trivia. I want to see how big of a fan you are.
Ready?
All right. Y'all feel good about this?
I'm excited.
So, first question. And if you know the answer, say Beetlejuice 3 times. Okay?
Is he going to appear?
Maybe. All right. In both the original film and Beetlejuice, what is the name of the town where the Dietz family home is located? A, Frozen Falls, Connecticut. B, Winter River, Connecticut. C, Falling Leaves, Connecticut. Or D, Icy Rivers, Connecticut.
Beetlejuice.
Okay, Gigi.
The winter one.
You're right. Winter River, Connecticut. Look
I thought they were in Connecticut.
I don't know, Jordy Jor. All right.
I'm not off to a good
Here's
start.
a chance to redeem yourself. In Beetlejuice, besides Beetlejuice's infamous black and white striped suit, what other outfit does the ghost with the most favor? A, a black and white striped tuxedo. B, a black tuxedo. C, a red tuxedo. Or D, a dirty white tuxedo.
Beetlejuice.
Yes,
Wait,
Jordy
those
Jor.
3, it was the red velvet
Yes.
suit. Yeah.
Okay, you're right. Y'all are real. Okay,
Yeah, I
this
didn't
is a
know that one.
tiebreaker. Let's see who is the biggest Beetlejuice fan.
Uh-oh.
Within the afterlife of Beetlejuice, what is Beetlejuice's job of choice? What does he call himself? A, the mayor of mayhem. B, concierge for the recently deceased. C, lawyer for the 6 feet under. Or D, Beetlejuice the bioexorcist.
Ooh, Beetlejuice.
Yes, Dirty Door.
I feel like it's the mayor. I don't know. I just see the train
Mayhem,
going.
the mayor Mayhem?
I think so.
No, what was the second question? The second answer?
Concierge
for the recently deceased.
No. All right.
He's not the lawyer, though.
The answer was D. Beetlejuice the bioexorcist.
The bioexorcist.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
didn't
you
know that
guys tied up. But again, Beetlejuice, the movie is in theaters now today. So make sure y'all check it out. What a fun Friday.
I can't wait to go see it.
I'm
so
know.
excited.
We should go see it in Chicago.
Yes,
Shout out to our girl Chella. That might be a good when we get there tonight.
That's a nice
Let's go to the movies.
Thing to do. Let's have some fun. Let's be scared.
I'm so here.
All right. Well, that was Last Word, y'all. That was amazing. And make sure you guys check out Lip Service. It's the full cast right here. Beetlejuice, and Beetlejuice. All right. It's way out.
Yeah, listen. You vibing way up with Angela Yee.